from where you sit, the way you analyze the Ghanaian banking sector, can the Ghana banking sector or the financial sector afford a restructuring such as is on the table in this conversation with the IMF?
Is a serious issue, very, very serious. Because why I say it's serious is that most of us have invested solely about 60% of the deposit in the government bonds and bills and what have you. At least some time ago, I made a comment that there will be, even if there was a crowding out, we should be very careful not to have this challenge that we are having at the moment. But other people didn't take what I was explaining. They thought maybe I was one of those who alarmist. But unfortunately, if you look at your Zambia exposure, if you go to Barbados, Grenada, if those things are applied, I don't think some of the banks can survive. Because if you look at the way the haircut is done, or the hold out formula, the measuring of it, and if you hit your capital, if you use the IFRS 16, any losses that you have would hit your capital, and the capital, some of the bank's capital will go just like that. So we are in a very, very, very serious situation. It's a lesson that we Ghanaians should also learn. When instead of going to productive supporting the economy, we chose to use the lazy bank approach, as you said earlier. Now the consequences is very high. And I believe I have read the literature you have read. I've read it several times, almost 1 month now. And when I look at it, I get frightened.
What frightens you?
What frightens me is that most of the banks are going to go under. Because you talk about, you said in some regulatory financial stability. In some other jurisdiction, they have funds to support the capital. Now you're going to follow on the shareholders to come and support something that has gone bad, which is not their fault, maybe a strategic dichotomy. Then the banks are going to be in serious trouble.